one of you sent this video to me, and I felt like why not we do a little bit of talking about this particular particular scene. Okay, I'm going to be leaving it by the side, so as I'm talking, you'll be looking at what I'm saying exactly. Now, the truth here is that we are all aware that it was Putin who had opened the vault. Remember when that went viral? And it shook, I think it shook the foundation of humanity. It shook the foundation of life itself, okay? Because these are facts that were being hidden, should I say in plain sight, because it's not just Putin who knew before a black image of Yeshua or of that of holy men and women, according to Christianity. We also see situations where the popes also kneel before or pray before a black Madonna and child in their private offices. So we have situations where in their private offices, they have the images of the black Madonna and child. But in public, to the whole world, the image that is given to the whole world to bow, to worship, communicate with is a white image. And obviously, we know that that is not the fact. That is not the truth. And while I was watching this particular clip, the question I asked myself, I think what the question that was rising in my head was, here we are having a bunch of white people, but all around them are images of black people, okay? Like religious images or holy pictures of melanated people. And they are at home with it. Just look at them. They are at home with having the image of Yeshua black, with having the image of the Madonna child black, with having the image of all the saints or angels or holy men and women. Look at all these pictures around that building. All these images were black. And when it comes to the black community, we always feel uneasy having black images of holy men and women or of ascending masters or those we hold dear, like hold high, in high esteem in our hearts. We are very uncomfortable having their images black around us. And I'm like, what an irony. Those who truly should, value these imaging or imaginaries or melanated pictures do not value them. But the Russians don't have anything. They don't feel anything wrong with them having images of black people around them as holy images. But black people find something wrong having images, holy images around them as black. And that is why you see this whole idea of, Africans cursing their own ancestors. So we still have situations like that even in 2026. In 2026, where we have Putin still kneeling before a melanated image, kissing a melanated image, a black image, we still have Africans, we still have melanated people who feel uneasy around melanated images or black images. So what do we make out of this? Your Majesties, what do we make out of this? For the black community to rise up to power, for the black community to rise up to her strength and her stature, like where she is supposed to be, the black community will have to accept this reality. The more we keep running away from this reality, the more we'll keep being haunted. So the more we think that we would want to run away or shy away from this fact, I'm saying this because there are black people, there are Africans who still feel that it is not right to depict holy men and women as black. It is not right to make pictures of Yeshua or any of the apostles or the disciples or those followers of the Christ. The followers of the Christ. It is not good to have their picture in black. A lot of Africans, I'm saying this emphasizing on Africans because I know our brothers. Can you allow me to talk? I'm the one talking now, right? A lot of our brothers in the diaspora already understand this, and that's a joy for me, right? But I'm emphasizing on Africans, okay? Remember, the emphasis is on Africans. to say that Africans feel that it is wrong. It is wrong for you to say that Yeshua was black. Remember what happened last year to the, what do you call them? What do you call them? IUC members, when they went to Kenya and they told Kenyans that the picture of Yeshua that they have everywhere around their towns and cities and holy places is not the true picture. That Yeshua was never a white man, Yeshua was a black man. And they went around the streets, telling the Kenyans that Yeshua was a black man. And this is the picture. They stoned them. Like, this is not a hearsay. It was stones that Kenyans used they followed those IUC members with stones. Why? Because they are angry that these people will come and tell them that Yeshua was black like them. How dare the IUC members tell them that Yeshua is black like them, when already in their subconscious they are made to understand that nothing good can come out. That nothing good can come out of a black man or a black woman. So the moment it becomes something good, it has to be white. And then you are there coming to tell them that, the Yeshua that they know of is black. So they were like, they rebelled. They had to rebel against the IUC members. They had to pursue them with stones and tell them to get out of their sight. And the same thing has happened around the world, where we have situations where melanated Africans, brothers and sisters in the continent of Africa. So we'll have situations where we've had Africans giving the white version of Yeshua and the black version, which is the real picture of Yeshua. And they will choose to select the white version. They will tell you that it is this white man that died for me. Why? Because already in the head, in the subconscious, it is there in the head that it has to be white. If it's not white, it's not good. If it's not white, it's not the best. If it's not white, it's not holy. And all this image of white Yeshua that have been roaming about are images of people, maybe some of them who have acted the movie. A lot of them, I think about 4 of them, because we have maybe 4 or 5 versions of, the Yeshua movie. All of them have come out and said, please, I am not the Yeshua. I'm not the real Yeshua. I only acted the movie. Stop placing my pictures in your houses, especially in the African home. We grew up with that. Especially in the African home. You will see pictures of different human beings who are posing as Yeshua, hanging in houses in African homes, and these pictures are being worshipped by these Africans. And that's why not long ago, those who had acted this movie had come out and said, please don't pray to my picture. I am not the Christ. I'm not the Yeshua. I only acted the movie. Don't pray to my picture. Don't bow to my picture. They had come out and said things like that because the level of which Africans had gone with this situation, I think it's getting out of hand right now. Where you see that, they are comfortable with the white version, even though that is not the true image. I've told you here that all the white images of Yeshua are not true. Even the one that was painted by Da Vinci is not the right image. Da Vinci had just painted his friend, his lover. We heard that discussion was, I think I've made videos about this time and time again. But a lot of us will not be okay with this, especially Africans, like I said. Those who were in charge of the church organization those times used pictures of their children because the very man that was painted as a Yeshua was a son of the Pope who was in charge of the church then. So what are we saying? And a lot of the histories behind that very man, the children, even the Pope himself, the history that surrounded them, even the Da Vinci himself, you understand that sometimes you sit and ask, these are the kind of people that, I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but that's a fact. So just watch some of these clips and then you leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section. But the truth here is that in 2026, we still have Putin very, very comfortable, kneeling before and praying before a black image, a melanated image. And not just Putin, all the popes in their private offices, they had the image of the black Madonna child that they pray to.
This Jesus that you all are learning about I'm going to come straight to the point. He's a black man from among yourselves. I want you to listen. You stop looking for any white Jesus to come and save your black self. The Jesus of your Bible is a man who had hair like lamb's wool, and he had feet like brass burned in an oven. And he came unto his own, but his own received him not. And the light shined in the darkness, but the darkness comprehended it not. I'm so sorry to have to bust a few little bubbles in your misunderstanding. But I'm happy to give you a better understanding so that no man will ever make a fool of you again in life. Now listen to me carefully, brothers and sisters. Did you know what?